Welcome to Season 19 of the 5-Minute Biographies podcast from 5minutebiographies.com, where each week we tell you interesting things about interesting people in about 5 minutes. If you enjoy the show and would like to support us, why not consider buying us a coffee? Head on over to 5minutebiographies.com/coffee to see how. This is episode 6, John Denver. Henry John Deutschendorf Jr., known to the world as John Denver, was born on the 31st of December, 1943 in Roswell, New Mexico, United States. A celebrated singer-songwriter, musician, and actor, he became one of the most beloved figures in American music, known for his folk and country-infused sound that captured the beauty of nature and the essence of the human experience. His life was marked by artistic achievement, humanitarian efforts, and personal struggles, culminating in a tragic end that only solidified his legendary status. John Denver grew up in a military family with his father, Henry John Deutschendorf Sr., being a highly respected United States Air Force pilot. Due to his father's profession, John spent much of his early life moving from place to place, making it difficult for him to form lasting friendships. Music soon became his solace, and at the age of 11, his grandmother gifted him a guitar, an event that ignited his passion for songwriting and performance. As a teenager, he developed his skills and eventually attended Texas Tech University to study architecture. However, his love for music proved too strong, and he dropped out to pursue a career as a musician. Denver's journey into the music industry was far from easy. In the early 1960s, he performed in folk clubs and joined the Chad Mitchell Trio, a folk group that helped him refine his musical abilities. His big break came in 1969 when he released his debut solo album, Rhymes and Reasons, which included Leaving on a Jet Plane. Though recorded by Peter, Paul, and Mary, the song became a massive hit, launching Denver into mainstream recognition. Throughout the 1970s, John Denver became one of the most successful musicians in the United States. He released a string of hits, including Take Me Home, Country Roads, Rocky Mountain High, Sunshine on My Shoulders, Annie's Song, and Thank God I'm a Country Boy. His heartfelt lyrics and soothing melodies resonated with audiences, and his love for nature and environmental activism became integral to his persona. Denver's music celebrated the natural world, especially the landscapes of Colorado, which he called home. His admiration for the state was so profound that Rocky Mountain High was eventually adopted as one of Colorado's official state songs. Beyond his musical success, John Denver became a dedicated activist. He was deeply involved in environmental causes, advocating for wildlife conservation and sustainable living. He founded the WinStar Foundation, an organization focused on ecological awareness and global sustainability. Additionally, Denver was a strong voice for humanitarian efforts, working with organizations like UNICEF and Hunger Project. He even ventured into politics, testifying before the US Congress on environmental and social issues. Despite his wholesome public image, Denver's personal life was turbulent. He struggled with the pressures of fame and experienced difficulties in his relationships. His first marriage to Annie Martell, the inspiration behind Annie's Song, ended in divorce in 1982. He later married Cassandra Delaney, an Australian actress, but the marriage also ended in divorce. Denver faced legal troubles as well, including arrests for drunk driving, which he later admitted were part of a larger battle with substance abuse. His career saw a decline in the late 1980s and early 1990s as musical trends shifted, but he remained active in both music and activism. He continued to perform, release albums, and speak on environmental issues. His love for aviation, inherited from his father, became a significant part of his life. Denver was an experienced pilot who owned several aircraft and often took to the skies as a means of relaxation and escape. Tragically, his passion for flying led to his untimely death. On the 12th of October 1997, John Denver was piloting his experimental Rutan Long Easy aircraft when it crashed into Monterey Bay near Pacific Grove, California. The crash was attributed to a loss of control, likely caused by complications with the aircraft's fuel selector switch. He was 53 years old. His sudden passing shocked fans worldwide and marked the end of an era for folk and country music enthusiasts. John Denver's legacy remains strong today. His music continues to inspire generations of listeners, and his influence can be seen in countless artists who followed in his footsteps. His commitment to the environment and humanitarian causes left an indelible mark, making him not just a musician, but a voice for change. Posthumously, his contributions have been recognized through various honors, including induction into the Songwriters Hall of Fame and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. His songs, filled with optimism, love, and an appreciation for the simple joys of life, continue to be celebrated in films, television shows, and tribute concerts. Denver's work has been embraced as a testament to the beauty of nature and the human spirit. His ability to capture emotion through music has ensured his place among the greats in American folk and country history. More than 2 decades after his death, John Denver remains a beloved figure whose music transcends time. His messages of peace, love, and environmental responsibility remain relevant, and his contributions to the world go beyond his musical achievements. He was not just a singer-songwriter, but a storyteller, an advocate, and a dreamer whose voice continues to echo through the mountains he so dearly loved. Thanks for listening to the 5-Minute Biographies podcast from 5minutebiographies.com. If you enjoyed the show, please leave us a review wherever you get your podcasts, or if you would like to support us more directly, why not consider buying us a coffee? Head on over to 5minutebiographies.com/coffee to see how. Also, why not check out our other 5-minute podcasts, which you can find at 5minuteproductions.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.